on the screen, feeling kinda blue. Need a peek at the future, something shiny and new. Apple Luna's here, with cards in my hand. Australia's blunt reader, gonna help you understand. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing, we're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead. Now hold your horses, gotta lay down the law. Tough love, only no whimpering or ah. I understand you gotta type those words or you'll be booted out with the flux of sad birds. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing, we're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead. Don't ask about babies, that's a pregnancy test. And if you're breaking up homes, you'll be put to the test. This ain't no fluffy channel, it's real and it's raw. So buckle up, buttercup, and get ready to draw. Awakening crazies, welcome to the fold. Share your weird stories, let your truth be told. But get off the couch and ditch the TV screen. Gotta hustle and mingle to make your dreams king. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing, we're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead.
Hey there, tarot enthusiasts! Welcome to TrinityTarotLive.com. I'm Apple Luna, your blunt yet caring tarot reader from Australia, and today I'm here to share some important rules and disclaimers for our free live tarot readings. Let's dive right in. First off, I offer free live one-card tarot readings on one channel and 3-card readings on another. Remember, you're eligible for one reading per channel per day. Break this rule and you'll be blocked. Now let's talk about what not to ask. No pregnancy questions, and I don't help break up marriages. If you're the other woman or man expects some tough love, please don't spam the chat, wait your turn. Posting your question repeatedly or too early, that's a no-go. And don't be surprised if I get cranky about it. It's only fair to give everyone their time. Speaking of chat, English only please. And don't ask for extra cards. I'll give them if I think you need them. Remember, this is a tough love channel. If you're sensitive, this might not be the place for you. Donations are non-refundable gifts. And about saying I understand, it's legalese. Instead, say I don't understand. I comprehend you. Because I'm taking away your rights when I understand. To manage the queue, use computer codes starting with an exclamation point. You can exclamation join the queue or exclamation position to find out your number in the queue. This helps us keep things organized. I reserve the right to remove anyone, especially if I feel you're not part of my soul family. Even if you don't get a reading, staying in the queue counts as getting a reading. If you don't exclamation, leave the queue. My readings require action from you, or they are void. If you don't change your routine, don't expect different results. Also, stop picking your cards. It's my job to divine both the card and the deck. I'm not a fortune teller, I divine answers and read energy. I'm here to coach you through your awakening. Remember, tarot readers divine, gypsies tell fortunes. There's a difference. Now, the disclaimer. Tarot readings are subject to interpretation and should not be taken as absolute. They're for entertainment purposes only and not 100% guaranteed. They don't replace professional advice. Your decisions are your responsibility. I assume no liability for your choices based on my readings. Use your judgment, and it's only with this understanding that your reading will proceed. Alright, that's it for the rules and disclaimer. Remember, the messages come through me, not from me. Don't get angry if you get a negative read. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to both channels for your free readings. See you in the chat. Stay awakened and keep that third eye open. Bye for now.
Hello guys, I'm just trying to get the list up and going. It's not working today. I don't know what we're going to do. Just give me a sec. It worked yesterday. I don't know what I've done. I deleted something and it doesn't work now. What? Okay, let's open them up again. I'm signed into that one now. All right, I don't know what to do. So let's just, can we keep a manual list, Knock? I've got a list of people who have already commented. So we've got Bumblebee, Dance and Glory Party Girl. You know who you are if you don't. You've already commented. So I just went down my community page and got your names. Can you hear me? No, you can't hear me. Let me turn on the mic. All right, that sounds better. Let's get some music on in the background and get this show started. So I'm so sorry, guys. I'm disorganized. I'm still not at home. I'm on holidays. We're going home today. All right. We're going to spray some smudge spray today. So I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. We've got some new rules. As you saw, I posted on my channel page the links that you were supposed to go and comment on. Remember to say hello to the moderators and myself when you come in. You might want to say !join and hello as well, because I just want some banter. I feel like I'm being used if you just come in and go !join, this is my question, and then you leave. I feel like you're using me. And I feel like this should be more symbiotic. I am your awakening coach, but I am here also to answer your everyday questions. Thank you, Marlene. I see that you did comment, darling. I just didn't read out the big list of people. So please try and watch my videos as well. It's very important. I'm trying to point something out, and I can't just tell you outright what it is. I have to show you all these things and go, well, what do you think? Okay? Because that's how you've got to do it. Okay, where is your comment, Knock? If you're new to the channel, we'll pin that. All right, that's done. Okay. Thanks, Landa. I'll put you on the list. We're going to have to go off my list today because of the queue not working, and there's nothing I can do about it, obviously, so let's just do that. The first person on my list, I'm going to start with Divine Empathic Tarot, who's, if she's here, she's a member. Is she here? The other Divine, my Divine, you're ready for whenever you want a reading as well. You're a member. We don't have JP in, so we don't have to worry about JP. And the next person I've got is Chanel. Thanks, Alma. I'll put you on the list. We don't have a queue going today. I'm out and about on holiday, so I don't have my computer to run the queue, and the phones are not logging into it. No, I don't know. Oh well. Kevin, you did as well. Thanks, Kevin. Okay, what I'm doing is whoever came in and liked and commented first, I'm starting at the bottom of that list, so who came in first. Hey, JP, get ready. Chanel, are you ready? Hi, Christine, you need to get ready too. So, JP, so we've got JP and Christine who need to get ready. Divine Empathic Tarot is also a member. Could we ask the other Divine, my Divine, just to wait, Divine Universe, please? And you can have yours later. And we called up Chanel off the free list. Oh, sorry, Lady Luck. Lady Luck, you're added to the list. Can you get ready? Thanks for letting me know. It is your responsibility to tell us in this channel because it's harder for us to tell. All right, we've got the judgment card for today. Make sure you go and comment, and I'd like you to just notice the picture on the judgment card and what it's doing, what they're saying, what they're actually doing in that picture. Because that's what we're doing. That's called the awakening. All right, dropped card read if you want to comment on that. We've got some exciting new stuff for the Pet Speaks channel. I have finally worked out how to do an AI for it, and I'm very excited, so we'll just play it quickly. We'll play a quick ad.
7 for our positive messages to our loved ones.
Wait on. Oh, hang on. They've been asked.
Did you ever wonder what we were thinking? Subscribe to Apple Luna's new channel at PetSpeak777 for a daily pet oracle card and a weekly channeled message. Add a PetSpeak777 for our positive messages to our loved ones.
Double tap a
We've
card
got
you feel
our
drawn to.
pick a card channel. So make sure. Oh, I didn't mean to play that. Sorry. Pick a card channels. Make sure you check them out. And we've got our confession channel. My computer's playing up today, guys. It's really slow, so just bear with me. All right, let's get going. Sorry about the stuff around this morning. It's about 5 minutes longer than I usually take. We're going to start at the top. We're going to go with JP, who's ready first. And we're on Apple Lunar Confessions from Sid. Elhan, there is no queue today. I'm just going to call you out of the people that I went and saw that commented, and you are on that list. It might just take a while. I wish I could, can I send, I'll send you to a picture. Just let me send the moderators a picture. Okay, I send it to you guys. All right, let's get this done. I want to commit to you, but, and there might be a lot of buts, but they don't want to lose their freedom, but they're scared to get hurt. They would like to commit to you, JP. They want to date you. They want to date you. And, yeah, as I said, they're scared of getting hurt. And they actually act like they don't care, but they do care. Thank you, JP. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Ro, you're a member. You need to get ready. Okay, JP's done. I'm going to go down. I think Christine is ready next. Oh, Lady Luck is ready next. Hi, Lady Luck. Thank you so much. Crash cards. I knew I had to bring these for you guys. Swatty, have you hadn't liked by the time I went live? Have you gone and commented? I'm not sure if Swatty has. Can you find out? She's not on the list. I'm waiting until I'm sure. This person thinks they could be the one for you. And I might even think you're the one for them. Sexy Sarah, you're a member. You get ready. And I'm too busy for love right now. I think this person thinks they could be the one for you, but they're waiting until they're sure. And they, at the moment, feel a little bit too busy to have love, but I'm sure they would make time for it if that's what was going to happen. Thank you, Swatty. I'll put you on the list. One day you'll try the crush cards. Just go into the confession channel page. Then you can get one anytime you want. Yeah, Swatty just commented. So if I can't find Swatty, she'll get kicked out for lying. If that's the case, I'm cool with that. Let's cross out Lady Luck and move on to the next person. Christine. Okay, should you increase rent 200? I've not increased the rent for 5 years. You're not allowed to do that, Christine. You're only allowed to change it, like increase it a certain percentage each year, which can accumulate to the amount of $200 over a period of a couple of years. You're not allowed to raise the rent by $200 in one increment. That's the law in Australia anyway. And I don't think that's fair. You have to raise it in increments. It's the only thing that's fair. These people are used to paying a certain amount. It's been the same amount for a long time. Increase it by $50 every time they sign the lease. It's $50 more until you get the amount that you want. You're just going to have to be progressive. Let's get you... Geez, your tenants are lucky that you've got me. Okay. Tell me yes. Tell me no. Should Christine increase the rent for $200 because she's not increased the rent for years? The pendulum says yes, you should, but I believe you should do it over increments. Every time they sign the lease, put it up $50 until you get the amount that you want and you're happy with. And you might not stop putting it up because the market might change and you might keep putting it up. Do you know what I mean? But stay with the market, Christine. No, oh, sorry, I put the wrong thing up. Doesn't have that law yet. I don't know, just don't be an asshole landlord. It's what I'm saying, Christine. Fair enough that you want that amount, and you're going to get it. But Be a bit kind to your tenants and let them have incremental ones. You don't have to be an asshole landlord. And I know you're doing it tough too. You're not rich and famous and got $1 million either. But we're all struggling and we've all got to work together. Okay, let me just catch up. Thanks to my moderators who are looking after everything. We've got Lady Luck's done. Sarah needs to get ready. Ro's ready, so we're going to do Ro. I'll cross Ro off the list. Cross Christine. We've called out Chanel. Elham, you can get ready. Baya, you need to go and like my like and comment on my post. It's on the community wall. Just go and click the links. Actually, I'll just put them here. I think this is it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Ro, any guidance on your connection with C? All right, I'll get out the Intuit Tarot. All right. Any guidance on your connection with C? Honestly, the advice is about you. If you want to move forward towards C or you want to be in a position where something can happen, you need to work on yourself, Rose. So this advice is going to be telling you what you need to do. You need to become emotionally balanced. You need to stop making decisions with just your heart. You need to let some logic into your decision-making skills. You need to be more kind-hearted with yourself. And you need to forget that you are doing a bad job because you're not. You need to become more self-aware. You need to use mindfulness to make yourself feel amazing so that your aura is amazing and this person is attracted to you. You need to be more diplomatic and less selfish about what you want and need. And you need to be more artistic and creative and let your juices flow a little bit more. You are highly intuitive, but you are not listening to your intuition. And you're making heart-centered decisions when you should be making logical decisions. And logical decisions when you should be making heartfelt decisions. The Hermit card is about spiritual mastery and spending some alone time, because you can't just be half a person looking for another half a person to complete yourself, because you're just two broken people. You need to be a whole person and go through the awakening before you can come forward and do this what I call the soulmate mission. The soulmate mission is one of the things that you do last, and you guys are trying to do the soulmate mission first, and that's why it's not working. You need to come away and come and do some of the puzzles, and then we'll come back to the soulmate mission later when it's going to work. Right now, you're all going to fail because we're not doing the soulmate mission. We're doing other missions. And the soulmate mission is a reward for doing the other missions, and you haven't done them. So you don't get rewarded. And that's a fact. That's what's going on. That's why you can't find your true loves. The soulmate mission's been cancelled until further notice, until you guys stop focusing on it and start exploring the rest of the world. You need to contemplate a little bit more. You need to forgive yourself more. You need to take your own advice sometimes. And you need to find that guiding light within yourself so that you can make your decisions based on intuition and knowledge, and also heartfelt information that you get from the universe. The Ace of Cups says that you are going to have a new beginning. If you start working on yourself and doing some of these things I'm saying, then you're going to have a brand new beginning, and someone is going to give you an offer, and you might be meeting someone new. I see a stable and secure relationship for you, and I see abundance and lots of potential. Just don't fuck it up. Don't focus on the wrong thing. Guys, love is a journey. It's not about the destination, which is getting married. Some of you come in and ask, what will my marriage, what will my wedding be like? And it's like, no, you've got to think about the journey. What will your person be like? Because otherwise you're manifesting a wedding, not a husband. All right, let me just catch up on everyone. Halo, you're on the list, yes? Let me just go through who's on the list. So we've got Elham that I want to get ready, and Schumann, you can get ready. We've got Shamji, Marlene, Tinu, Halo Angel, High Priestess, Manifest, Party Girl, Dancing Glory, Bumblebee, Landa, Alma, Kevin, Swatty, and Baya. Yeah, I just read you out, High Priestess. Everyone knows where they're on the list now. Could the moderators please just tell the next two people what they're doing? So I'm going from the bottom of the list because they came in first. That way I'll do it better next time. Sorry. Because Bumblebee was the last one that came in when I went and checked. So I went from whoever commented first to the last comment. Okay? So the next one we've got is Elham and Schumann. And sorry for the stuff around today, guys. It won't always be like this, but it will be like this for a couple of, maybe a week while we sort out the procedure. Thick Lady. Thank you, Thick Lady. If you didn't hear your name on the list, call, let me know. Fashionista, you need to go and comment on my posts and like them to get a reading. Bea, I've been commenting these things for ages, but you guys have been ignoring me. And right now, Alham, I'm waiting for you. I'm just gonna check I've caught up. Sexy Sarah, we're gonna do you now. Could you have a them relationship? You them relationship. Sure. That's right, Bea. Thank you for reading the post. I appreciate it. I just had to think of a way to get you guys to read what I'm saying because I've got some things to say to you. I've got to show you something. I found something and I don't know what to do. And I need other people to come and have a look. The only way I can get you to have a look is open your third eye too. Because I don't actually think anyone's third eye is open. When I opened my third eye, I could read every language in English. I was reading hieroglyphs. And the magical beings were really like right there. And I saw something that I don't know what to do about. Okay. We've got you. And we've got the Temperance card. Shows that you might have a lack of perspective. Now, Sarah, I always try to look at things from 3 points of view. My own point of view, the other person's point of view, and a complete stranger's point of view to see if I look stupid. Maybe you should do that. You need to be less impatient. You need to pick your fights and only worry about the things that matter. Some things just don't matter, to be honest. And you might be indulging yourself in some of your material needs. You need to stop worrying about the material things in this life. We can't own them. We're slaves. We're secret slaves, Sarah, and you don't own anything. The king owns it all and he rents it to you. If you register anything, you then give it to the king. There is shifting energy for this person and you, and they might be going to change it up. They might be going to adapt to the way that you want them to be, or they may be going to change altogether and be totally wrong. I don't know what's happening in your relationship, so if your person is being a dick, they're going to change and be better. If your person is awesome, they might grow and be even better, or they might get worse. Okay? Could be because there's always 3 options. We're in the matrix. So there are 3 strings of code. There are always 3 options. Always remember that. You need to embrace change a little bit more and not worry about the things you want or think you need, because you only need food, shelter, and water. You need to make amends with people that you may have hurt, especially yourself. And you need to expect the unexpected, because surprises will be coming for you in this relationship with this person. Their energy is them lack confidence, and they're going to gain confidence with you, and this could turn into a relationship. So we'll just have a look at what it says. And it says self-entrapment. Negative thoughts, doom and gloom, drama queen, hands tied, paralyzed, and crisis. Be careful what you wish for, you may get it, Sarah. Have you ever wanted to be in a relationship with someone, and then when you got in a relationship with someone, you thought, wow, this is not what I thought it was going to be like. Maybe I was better off single. I feel like your person might be negative. I feel like your person brings a lot of negative energy where they focus on what they don't have or that they want to get, and that brings a scarcity mindset into the relationship. And the scarcity mindset brings negativity and jealousies, and it brings negative emotions into a relationship that make people clash and have little fights and then eventually split up. As I said, Sarah, the soulmate mission has been cancelled. I suggest everyone just go and do some of the other things that I'm suggesting and come back to the soulmate mission once you've reached the awakening point where you are a whole person, and then that's when you're supposed to find love. I'll help you find love and be successful, but you've got to wait. You've got to be patient. And you've got to go and do some of the other tasks, some of the other missions. The soulmate mission comes last, guys. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to forgive everyone for posting today when they're not supposed to, because we're having a bit of a trouble and we're doing the best we can. We've got technical issues. There's no queue, and we're using a list. So Sexy Sarah is done. Halo's on the list, Manifest's on the list, Alma's on the list, Divine's on the list, Rose done, High Priestess on the list, Thick Lady is on the list. Let me just watch that. You're so beautiful. I'm so glad you read it. Okay. So I'm looking for Anshuman or Elham. Elham said, can I ask the question? To talk about does help. I know. You don't have to say anything personal, but you got to talk about these things. The thing is, you can't actually do something about what's wrong with you until you know what's wrong with you. And I'm going to tell you, because I had to go through a total change to do the awakening. I was a different person before the awakening. I was negative. I was just like you guys. And now I'm trying to teach you how I got to be how I am. So we can look at this thing that I've seen. Hi, Inhuman. I'm waiting for you to comment. What did not confirm? Okay. So, okay, what does Sarah say? Okay, wow, I definitely need to hear all of this today. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. You've something told there before. Okay. Yeah, I am. So I've got Elham and Anshuman. The next one you can see on the queue is Knock, which we're leaving till last. Then Sharma G, then Marlene. So I'm calling up Sharma G and Marlene. Here. Anshuman, where's your question? Get ready. I'm so sorry, guys. This is a stuff around today. With no queue and no organisation, it's a schmozzle. You see why I'm so strict now? And why I'm so strict about you not putting your comments up? Because it gets really confusing. Thanks, Schumann. So we're calling Sharma and Marlene. I'm going to channel a message and Schumann rather than using cards because I don't have those cards here. Okay. All right, darling. Now remember, this is a channel message. Makali says, the devil, you have unhealthy patterns, either physical or emotionally abusing yourself, and there is negative karma connections in your life that you lead there because you think something may happen in the future. You need to cut these energetic cords with these people because they are toxic and they are only going to bring you negative experiences. There is a codependency, so you need something out of them. You want something out of them, but they are not going to give it to you. I see unwelcome change, and I feel like, and Schumann, the only thing I can guarantee is that everything is going to change at any given second. The only thing I can predict for sure is that everything's going to change, right? And when you get used to it, it's going to fucking change again. So how about you just get used to change and stop fucking whinging? Honestly, you people, you need to understand the whole thing is not to get into a routine and do the same thing every day. Life is like a roller coaster ride, except you're blindfolded and you never know when you're going to be upside down. You have to just enjoy the ride so it goes faster. Oh, sorry, Knock. And you are resisting change. You have emotional baggage that you're not dealing with. Like, and human, ask yourself this question. Why did your person not want to be in a relationship with you? What's wrong with you? Honestly, what did you do wrong? Why didn't they want to be with you? You need to know this so that you can think about it and work out how to work on it. And I'm going to tell you one of the things that I picked up in your energy. You are nice, but then it comes across as being insincere. Yeah, it comes across as being insincere. Not to me, I didn't feel it. It's just that's what I'm picking up in your energy. Where I feel like you'll be giving 100% to a relationship and you'll work out that you're not getting 100% back and you'll pull back. That's all. You know what I mean? And I just gonna say, don't give 100%. Start with 10% and then give 20% and then give 30% and move up to 100%. You guys are giving 100% right at the get-go. I'm gonna say start at 10% and work up to it. Once you get to 100%, you'll trust this person, and you can honestly give them 100% then, and they'll be okay to take it. Otherwise, you're giving people that haven't got any experience 100% of the responsibility to get things done, and that's why you're failing. Okay, darling, I feel like you might feel a little bit numb. You might have been hurt, and you might not want to get hurt again, so you might have turned off your feelings a little bit, feeling a bit numb. I want you to get a picture of yourself when you're 5 years old, and I want you to tell that little kid that you love them and you're going to protect them and look after them. Tell them you're sorry for everything that you ever put them through, and tell them that you'll always be there for them. Tell them you are loved and you are lovable. Okay? And Schumann, we need to work on you. You're being too harsh on yourself. You're being too pessimistic. You're being too critical. You're taking on board negative comments that are basically not constructive. They're not constructive. They're not helpful. They're just being said to be hurtful. And you're taking them on board. You don't need to. You're amazing. Just love yourself. Okay, that was your channel message, and Schumann, thank you so very much. All right, it's a schmozzle today, guys. We are working out as good as we can. We're going to do Marlene next because she's on the chat next. And I am looking for Elhan, who's coming up after that. Changed your number. I felt like I was being taken for granted. Will this person realize they want to communication, take action to fix it? How can they fix things? You've changed your number. Like, I don't understand your question, Marlene. It's convoluted. You've changed your number because you felt like you were taken advantage of. But you're willing to leave yourself open if this person wants to communicate with you. Is that what you're saying? This is ridiculous. Cut them off. Who cares if they want to communicate with you? You've changed your number. You're thinking about stupid things that don't matter. Focus on something else, like a hobby. I love you, Marlene, but this is not important. Let me get a card for you, though, and answer your question. Will this person realize they want communication? Hang on, I swap cards to the yes-no ones. Marlene, this is, yes, you've changed your number, so what does it matter? Unless you go back and give them your number, and then what you're doing is you're giving them your number, even knowing that they've already mistreated you, and you're asking for more and telling them it's okay to mistreat you again. Okay? I want you to understand that. That's what you're doing. If you let them back into your life, you're letting them say it's okay to treat me like a piece of shit. I'm going to let you. So you can treat me like a piece of shit again, and I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to stand up for myself. I'm just going to cry. And they're going to go, yep, excellent. We've got another Jew. Got another one. You want him to do the work if he cares. I understand. But I got to say, I'm a 3 strikes you're out sort of person. If they've got 3 strikes, they're out. You got to get rid of them. There's no coming back from that, because 3, if you do things 3 times, that's a pattern. So he might cheat once and that's okay. He might cheat another time. The 3rd time, I dump him. Because the 3rd time means he's got a pattern and he's going to keep cheating. Do you see what I'm saying? Use the number 3. All right. Will this person realize they want communication and take action? They may, yes. But this person is bored. They might be rejecting ideas and have their own ideas and not want to change their mindset. They might miss opportunities because of their negativity, and I see stagnation, disillusionment, preoccupation with negative things. So I feel like they might be still focused on the negative parts of your relationship, and they might be still working through that. I feel like they feel burdened or overloaded with responsibility or pressure, and they feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. This person is about to give in, honestly. Marlene, he's having a bad time. You might want to actually reach out and see if he's okay. I think he actually needs a friend. So I don't think he's looking at communicating with you. I don't think he's looking at taking action. I think he's focused on life. Yes, we've got fear, anxiety, terror, negative emotions, deep unhappiness, on the verge of collapse, inability to cope or face life, mental pain, guilt. He is regretful though, and there is remorse where it comes to your relationship. But I don't think he knows what to do, especially now you've changed number. Why did you change number? If you wanted someone to contact you again, you shouldn't have changed number. You cut off your nose to spite your face. And that's the exact energy of this. You walked away not because you felt like you deserved better, Marlene. You walked away because you wanted him to follow you. Now I want you to walk away because you deserve better. Thank you, Marlene. That was your read for today. No, Kevin, you're on the list. There's a long list. It's a big fucker, and I doubt half of you are going to get a reading today. Is there a chance of meeting or receiving a message from Aman in the future? Amin. Who is Amin? Like, are they a man? Are they a woman? I can't even tell that. I can't tell if it's... where's my situation button? I need a situation. Marlene says, when I was there, he acts like he doesn't care. Yeah, most people do act like they don't care, Marlene. We've actually turned off our emotions and we're feeling numb, so we actually don't care. So we might say we love you, but we don't feel it. Do you remember what love feels like? You have to remember back when you were a child. Because what love feels like to you now isn't what it felt like when you were a child. And that means that you're not feeling the same thing, which means something's wrong. Your ex. All right. We're going to use the naked truth for that. Party girl, it's coming up. Like I said, sorry guys, like today's a muck stuff around because no queue and the problems that I'm having. I'm not at home. I'm doing my best. We're all doing our best today. So please bear with us. We might actually stop taking people and just end the session after we've got this list done. Okay, I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. This person is going to need some alone time whenever they want to process anything. So I want you to be aware. They're not pulling away from you. This is just how they process things. They love variety, but there's something about you that they just can't resist. And they might have some addictions that cloud their vision. They're trying to get their life together at the moment. And look, I feel like we're all a work in progress. And we're all working on it. So that's okay. All right, thank you, Alhan. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right, so I had Marlene, Alhan, and Schumann. We've got Shami, Tinu, Halo. Shami, Tinu, Halo. Sorry if you miss out on your turn today. I know you can't wait forever. I know this is a stuff around, but we are putting in a new procedure which is going to be much better. Landa, you came in way after everyone else. I can't skip you on the queue. Darling, I can't skip you. And Alma, you came in after Landa. I have to do like Party Girl and Manifest and High Priestess and all that first. Hi Amber, welcome in. I'm so sorry, Fashionista. This is not a normal day. We're putting in a new procedure at the moment and I'm on holidays. So I'm doing it when I don't have all my computers and gear at home. So it's not a usual session. Please just take that into account. If you've gone and liked my posts, I'll put you on a list, but it's going to take a while to get to you. It'll be much better tomorrow when we have the list going. I'll put you on the queue now. Thank you so much. Kevin, you're after Alma and you're going to take a while to get to, darling. Halo, you to get ready. Thanks, Linda. Love you too, Amber. How you doing today? You having a good day, sweetie? Landa, did you miss your turn? No, darling. You came into people came and liked and commented on my posts before they came into the room. You did it when you came into the room, so you're like way down the list. Which post did you like, Fashionista? Did you comment as well? Because you need to comment. Okay. Halo needs to get ready. Tinu needs to get ready. High Priestess needs to get ready. Can we have Manifest as well? Thank you, Fashionista. So, Landa, everyone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post half an hour before I go live my links, and then I'm going to schedule the live so you know that I'm going live, and that way you've got half an hour to go and comment, read the post, watch the videos or whatever. And then when you come in, everyone will be ready and we can just join the queue and everything will be normal, going back to normal like old days. That way you can get it done early and we can get it out the way. Thanks, Halo. And I'm sorry I'm forcing you to interact with me, but I've been talking to you, but you're ignoring me. And I hate being ignored. Hello, Angel. And what I've got to say is the most important thing you will ever hear in your life. It'll change you and change your life. Oh, I dropped the card on the floor. I can't get it. Let me just... I'm watching and stalking you because I'm curious and can't let you go. I'm going crazy without you and want to see you so bad. Well, this person thinks that they're your soulmate. They feel like they're your soulmate. They might be really interested in you. They might stare at you when they see you. They might follow you around or try to bump into you. And they don't know why they do it. They just have this connection they can't explain. They might be going crazy if they can't see you or bump into you. Thank you, Halo Angel. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Amber, am I putting you on the queue? Did you go and comment on my post? Hi, Priestess. Thanks for getting ready. So, Aprigita, could someone help Aprigita to go and comment on my post and have a read? We'll have Party Girl, Dancing Glory, and Bumblebee getting ready too. I'll just go down the queue. So for all of you could get ready at the same time. The energy's a bit different in here today, so it's okay. I've got the moderated, so I don't have to read every comment to know what's going on. I can just let them handle it, so I'm not getting into their energy that's coming. Yeah, I'll put the links up for them. Here are the links again for the posts that you can comment on. A producer, we'll add you to the list. We're just about to get up to you, Lander. Just about. So you know when your turn's coming because you can't exclamation position today. Wolfie baby, it's a schmozzle. We don't have any cue. And the new procedure's kicking our ass. The more you interact with me, the more you're going to awaken and the faster it'll happen. That's what's going to happen, okay? Because I have a virus that I'm giving you in the matrix. It's an awakening virus. Divine, where are you? The queue isn't working. Yes, your comments are showing. I'm just not reading every comment. That's the problem. Okay, I'm too insecure to deal with my shit. I'm seeking validation from others. And this is the sort of person, they might want to feel attractive, so they go and flirt with someone. But they want you to know that they love you. And they really hate the attention that you get either on your social media or in person because they feel like they own you. I don't know if that's good or bad, manifest, but I feel like someone feels like they own you. And I find that's a really negative energy. Thank you, manifest. Yeah, Wolfie baby, did you go and like? I'll write you on the queue if you go and comment. Oh, did I do that, High Priestess? I'm sorry. I'm having a shocker. No communication deck. Let me just dig them out. I'm having a shocker. Yeah, we see it, Divine. Why are you freaking out? Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Because he's ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served his purpose and hindered his growth. He acts like he doesn't care about what's happening between you, but he does. And he just wants to appear unbothered and cool. There you go, Wolfie baby. All right, thank you, High Priestess. Sorry about that. It's just a schmozzle today. It'll be better tomorrow, guys. We'll get this sorted pretty quick. I just got to work it out in my head. All right. High Priestess, you're done. Manifest, you're done. Divine's not invisible. We've worked that out. Fashionistas liked. Yes, Divine, you're invisible. Don't worry. That happens often. You'll feel crazy now and then. Yeah, it does happen when people ignore you. You go, are they listening to me? Can they hear me? Am I talking to anyone? I always do that. Okay, Party Girl. Apollina Confessions. I really want to kiss you. Paddy Girl, this person, they want to kiss you. In fact, they want to marry you someday. And honestly, I feel like your person also feels like they own you because they hate the attention you get. But they're jealous in this, that they want the same attention. They feel like they should be getting the same attention as you on social media or in person. That people should be coming up to them and being attracted to them. And I feel like you put out this energy of, it's like honey. It's like honey mead. I can't explain it. It's really sweet and gentle and kind. It's lovely. You've got a lovely energy, Party Girl. Just try not to be too focused on what you think you need and want. What you need is food, shelter, and water. Everything else is what you want. Thank you, Party Girl. That was your read for today. All right. Let me flick down the queue. Dancing Glory. Hi, how you going? So we did Party Girl and Dancing Glory. Do we have Bumblebee, Lander, and Alma? Getting ready. Crash cards. And we're back on top of it, guys. It's not as bad now. Just getting started that was bad. I noticed you looking at me. Maybe we should connect. He notices that you look at him and the way you look at him too. I bet when he looks at you, you look away, and that's a sure sign that someone likes you. So when he looks at you, look straight at him and see what he does. Do exactly the opposite. He's waiting until he's sure, and that looking at him directly instead of looking away will tell him that he's ready in a non-verbal communication. So you need to talk to him non-verbally. I'd love to get to know you better. I love your swag. He's already a little bit into you. He just wants to get to know you a little bit better. He's waiting till he's sure, though, because you keep looking away when he looks at you, and he's not really sure you like him. He thinks you're just shy, and maybe a little shy for him. But he thinks maybe you should connect and get to know each other a bit better. Thank you, Dancing Glory. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hiya, Prejo. You were down on the list. We're going to wait for you because you're not next. Okay, so Bumblebee. I'm calling Bumblebee. I'm calling Lander. I'm calling Alma. We're going to play a pet speak ad. Hi, Lander. Big lady, you're coming up. So let me just run through who we've got. We've got, after the last people I called, so Bumblebee, Alma, and Lander, we've got Kevin, Swati, Baya, Thick Lady, Fashionista, Aprigita, and Wolfie Baby, in that order. And then Knock and Divine. Yes, Wolfie Baby, no problem. Just let me play this. It takes a couple of seconds, not even a minute. I'll get a drink. So don't forget to go over and follow my new channel, Pet Speaks.
Did you ever wonder what we were thinking? Subscribe to Apple Luna's new channel at PetSpeak777 for a daily pet oracle card and a weekly channeled message. And at PetSpeak777 for our positive messages to our loved ones.
And I'm just doing something here. Let me just put the link for that and I'll come back. So I disorganized, guys. I still haven't quite set up in here for this. Thanks, Alma and Lander. So here's the link to Pet Speak if you want to join that channel. I'm going to have a channel message like that with the dog speaking. I think it's going to be amazing. I think I'm going to go viral. That's my plan. I want to go viral. That's what I've been trying to do. All right, Lander. Thanks for that. How does John see you now? I don't want to read this one out, Linda. Okay, Linda, I'm really sorry. You're going to get a little bit of tough love today, and I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry. The person you were talking about is ruled by materialism. They're greedy. They are possessive. They do things too quickly and they fuck it up. They fuck it up. They're miserly. They don't spend their money on you. They're disloyal, jealous, stubborn, and ungrounded. And you are accepting them into your life as your life partner because you are lowering your standards, because you want to find love and you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life. And you're just letting anyone in. You're going, well, someone's better than no one. And I'm going to say, no one is better than this person. You're going to have unrequited love because of this situation where you love him more than he loves you. Because quite honestly, everyone has turned off their feelings and they feel numb, and no one can feel the love that they say they are feeling. They're not touching each other, so the oxytocin isn't being produced, which makes you feel love. And people are thinking sex is equating to love. So when they want to sleep with you, they actually feel like that's love. That's not love. Love is a pure emotion. It's separate from sex. And sex shouldn't be involved in the word love. Sex should be reproduction, not love. Okay? You've got that wrong. It's just fun though, that's why. You're going to be disappointed. He's going to offer you things, he's going to revoke the offers, and you're going to become obsessed with him and not be able to stop thinking about him. The worse he is to you, the more you're going to doubt yourself and wonder if there's something wrong with you. The things that he says to you are going to be unconstructive, and you're going to take them on board and change yourself in a negative way to suit him instead of being your own person. Yay, Etsy sale. I've got the Ace of Wands because I don't want to give you a doom and gloom. I just think this situation with John is going to be a doom and gloom situation, and I feel like you need to look forward to the future. And what the future is bringing you is the Ace of Wands. Aces are great cards to get for futures. They're about new beginnings. And this is about a passionate start. And I feel like you're going to find someone that you can be passionate about. And there is going to be attraction. You will be igniting your desire with this person, and there'll be unbelievable chemistry. And you're going to realize just how much John doesn't matter. Get ready for it. This is going to be a roller coaster ride that you're going to have some fun on. Landa, don't worry about John. Just go about your business. Get a hobby or something and stop thinking about him. Stop focusing on him. Stop thinking about him. Stop manifesting and cut that energetic cord. You're done with John. Move on. And if you're not done, I respect your decision And I will be here for you to support you when it doesn't work out as well. Okay? I'm sorry. That's what I see. Alma, let me go back. I can't see what's going on in chat. No, I'm cutting off. I'm not taking anyone else. We're just going to do everyone that's here. It's too much of a schmozzle. A message from your crush.
Apoluna whispers a song just for
What is going on? I didn't click
a
anything.
melody of
My-
truth.
Okay, guys. So what's going on with me is the awakening is happening for me again too. And what happens with me in the awakening is technology does this thing where the angels talk to me. And what's just happened is we've just had a tarot song come on, and I don't know why it came on because my mouse was nowhere near it. The angels are saying someone needs a tarot song in the room. Who needs a tarot song? Should I make one for the list or something? Okay, Alma, why haven't you spoken to me? This person might puzzle over you then. You have uncertain energy that you're putting out, to be honest. I don't think my friends would approve of you. He doesn't really think you would fit in with his social groups and friends. And he's too busy for love right now. But look, I'm sure that would change if the energy changed as well. And energy changes so fast. So, look, there's every chance. I got to say, I think it's going to fizzle if you don't go and talk to him. So if you go and talk to him, I can see something. If you don't go and talk to him, I can't see anything. And then there's the option of you waiting. And I don't see anything there. All right. I'm sorry, I just don't see anything. Not all of them knock. A few, I don't know what I've got actually. All right, Kevin, Swati, Vaya. Let's get you guys ready. Amber, you're not on the queue. Just get ready whenever you want. I know you went and liked. Just get ready to Amber. You're fine. Yeah. Okay, how about thick lady, fashionista, and a Prigita? You guys can get ready as well. I'll just go down to the chat. Whoever comes in first gets to go first. Oh, don't worry about it. Amber comments on all of them. She's my little stalker. She follows me around. I love it. I've never been popular. Like, I was never popular. No one actually really liked me. In fact, people totally ignored me. But I wasn't a very nice person before I did the awakening. Fashionista, I'll just get you to type the words I understand and have your like number. I'm pushing through a message, so it tells you what I'm asking you to do. If you want to get ready, because you're just new, I forgot you're new. I wish I'd stop dropping them on the floor. The floor's a long way down. All right. I just love the way you are, thick lady. He loves the way you are, so don't change. Those quirks, they make you cute. And the moment he met you, he knew you were from his past life. He might have even got straight onto social media and tried to check you out and see if he could stalk you. Thank you, thick lady. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. What do you think of Space's bullshit, Amber? Like, there's facts in cold worlds. How the fuck did they get out of the door? How did they get out of the door? I want to know. It does not make sense to me. What I'm doing, guys, is the more I started studying, the more I worked out that it's impossible. This world is impossible. And it can't exist. And that's what I'm trying to show you. All right, we didn't have anyone getting ready. So can we, fashionista, I need you to, I understand, which means you comprehend me and you know that I'm giving advice. You're the one that makes the decisions. Can we have thick lady, fashionista, a Pregita, getting ready? I knew today was going to be a stuff around. All right, we're just going to play a pick a card. So I'm going to play you the sexual magic one because I'm sure you love that one.
A card you feel drawn to? Are you ready? I'm going to draw them now. Get ready. Double tap the screen now. Here's your reading with Apple Luna from TrinityTarotLive.com. If you chose this card from the Sexual Magic Tarot cards, you got the Two of Pentacles, and this card says your person is very attracted to you. They want to touch you. They want to kiss you. They think about you all the time, but they are scared. They don't have confidence, and they feel like they are not good enough for you. They are scared it won't work out. And they are scared that it will work out, and if that happens, they won't be able to live without you. They want to come forward. They want to speak to you, but their fear is holding them back. If you picked this card from the Sexual Magic Tarot, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are always new beginnings, and chalices are about relationships and love. And this card says that there is passion and love-making in this relationship, and I can see it turning into something much deeper than it is now. Romance and deep love are predicted for you in the coming future, and the message of today's card is your person might be too afraid to come forward to you. The fact of the matter is, you need someone in this situation to take action so that someone else can react. If no one takes action, then no one can react. In both situations, I predict attraction and connection from the Two of Pentacles with this person who is scared to come forward. This could easily turn into an Ace of Chalices situation, where there's a new beginning, a new relationship, and deep love. I see you involved in a long-term relationship by the end of the year. Collective, you are all going through similar things. You're just at different stages in the same process. It's called the awakening. I am Apple Luna, bringer of truth, and I will end this great deception. Double tap the screen if it resonated. Join me daily on 2 channels at Trinity Tarot Live and at 3 Card Reads.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm just typing to Fashionista. Okay. Thick lady. Crush cards from a certain someone you are manifesting. And I gotta say, guys, you guys need to stop manifesting your soulmate. The soulmate mission is the last mission you do, and it's a reward for doing all the other missions. You have not done the other missions, so you do not get a reward. That's why you're not going to work out with someone and settle down and live happily ever after, because you need to do the other missions. If you're just focused on one mission, you don't do any of the other missions, you're not going to complete the cycle. You're going to be recycled. And you're going to come back and have to do it all again. And you've been here a long time, like thick lady. You're not doing it the right way. None of you are. I see you in my dreams. This person is actually dreaming about you. But they're not exactly single right now. Oh, sorry, hang on. Let me come back. I'm not on the right screen. Let's get your cards up. Sorry, thick lady. So they see you in their dreams, but they're not exactly single right now. And you might know that if you actually talk to them and got to know them a little bit. It's no point crushing on people that you're not talking to. You might be the right person, but the timing is wrong. Let's be friends. And I feel like it's saying let's be friends first, get to know each other, and then see where it goes. We're going off on Etsy today. I've got about 4 messages and 1 sale. Yay! Let me just go down the queue. I'm in the chat. Fashionista, please understand. Fashionista, you liked already, but was not aware that I need my like number. Yeah, that's it. You don't worry about the like number. It's okay. I just need you to do the other stuff. It's understanding that I need you to do because it's a legal requirement. You know the cops ask you to understand to take away your rights, and that's what I'm doing too. You stand under my rules like they are laws. I understand, and I need some advice from you, Spirit, as well. I had horrible nightmares last night, and my sister really liked me. So, do you know what? I'm going to get out these cards that I got. I didn't know how I was going to use them. They're like dream divination cards. And what else am I going to get out? Let me just find them. Dream divination, where are they? Dream decoder, here. Alright. Okay. Thanks, fashionista. You give me next, darling. Okay. So you had horrible nightmares. So when I'm picking up the energy of your nightmare, it's about falling in love, falling down. It's a clear sign that you care about the outcome and you don't want to let anyone down. And you're putting too much pressure on yourself, Amber. Nightmares, when you decode them, they're usually just trying to make you see a different point of view that you can't see from your waking world. So think about what the dream was showing you, the nightmare was showing you. It could have been a warning, or it could have been letting you know that something is going to happen that's going to be out of your control soon. And it's trying to get you prepared for it by putting you through nightmares so that you're dealing with negative situations. So when the negative situation happens to you in real life, you'll be able to deal with it because your dreams are showing you the worst thing that could ever happen. And it's not going to be as bad as that. So you're going to be able to handle it. It's how your brain's preparing you. Your scenario running in your sleep. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. And let's get out a card. I got this falling card, so that's where I got the intuitive message from. And I've got these other cards, which are mystical dreams. It was like they were sent bad magic away. No, okay, so Amber, when I was fighting Satan, I cheated. So the first thing I did was I hid magic on the third string of the matrix. Actually, I made an invisible fourth string and hid it on there in my haunted house. It was weird. I can't explain how this all happened. It was crazy. Well, I can explain how it happened. It was a roller coaster. And it happened over 3 years. So I hid magic. So no one can do practical magic. They can do manifestation magic. So don't worry about people casting spells at you. I had people like cutting up fish and doing curses on me and stuff like that when I first started tarot. And I was like, fuck it, I've already taken away magic. Everything's fine. You sit there with your fish, you idiot. And I'll manifest that you live a happy life, and I'll live a happy life because I'm in a bubble. And anything that I put out, see, you're all in bubbles as well. I put us all in bubbles. Now, whatever you're putting out, you're getting back. So if you're negative, you're getting back negative experiences. If you're positive, you should be getting back positive experiences. If you self-love, you will feel loved. And the bubble protects you, but it can also get polluted, so just be careful. We've got sadness. Sadness is an emotional cleansing process if it appears in your dream. It signals that you are undergoing a healing phase. Sadness is not eternal. It is the key to unlocking soul wounds. This dream encourages you to accept and release past pain, giving yourself the time and space to heal so you can welcome renewed vitality. And we've got loss. Loss as a dream often represents the fear of letting go. It suggests anxiety about what you're leaving behind, relationships, memories, or past experiences. However, loss is a natural part of growth. The dream reminds you that letting go is necessary evolution, encouraging you to release what no longer serves you and make space for new possibilities. Your brain is an amazing thing, and we need to reprogram it because it's got incorrect programming, Amber. So what I'm doing now, we're going to be with you, basically cross-checking your codes in your head to make sure that you've got the right codes. Now, what I mean by that is when you come in for a question, you might say, is this going to happen? Or should I do this? And you might already feel a certain way. Yeah, I should do this. I'm going to go and ask Apple. And you need to see if we get the same answer. And then what that's going to do is it's going to tune you in. So soon you're going to come in and you're going to know the answer and you're going to get it exactly the same as me every time. And when that happens, you know your intuition is turned on. You need to watch my videos. That'll turn on your bullshit meter. I'm reprogramming your brains the way I reprogram mine. We've got to get positive thinking. You're doing amazing. All right, fashionista, I'm going to do you next. Fashionista. Let me just find your comment, darling. Thank you. Provide insights on your current connection. All right, just remember my cards don't always tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. And my opinion is that we are doing something in here. We are doing all these missions, right? And the mission that you're trying to do right now is the soulmate mission. And that mission comes last. That mission is a reward for doing all the other missions, and you have not done the other missions. So you cannot have your reward. So what you're doing is you're setting yourself up to fail. You should go and focus on the other missions, like reading the Bible properly, doing the sovereignty puzzle. That sovereignty puzzle can take you years. Fashionista. There is an emotional imbalance in this relationship. Maybe even you fostering codependency where you're letting people do things that they shouldn't be doing to you because you want to spend time with them. You might be feeling melancholy, or the person that you're with might be acting melancholy. And I feel like everyone at this stage is tired, they're exhausted, they're overburdened, and they've pretty much had enough. They've switched off their emotions and they're feeling numb, and we're all running around looking for love, trying to feel better. And I feel like this person or yourself could be wallowing in some sort of negativity or negative event that could have happened in the past. Yes, Wolfie Baby's coming up. Actually, next. Wolfie Baby, then Knock and Divine. Sorry, Wolfie Baby. I was just doing the reading. You need an outlet. You need to be able to say what you think and feel and not feel like you have to hold it back. Something is bubbling under the surface. If that's not with you, then it's with this person. They really need to tell you something. They might have ideas, lots of ideas, but they lack direction and they never take action. So I think all the promises that they're giving you might be just bullshit. This is a starting point for you. Something is starting to happen. You might be beginning to change and think, hey, I deserve better than this. Or you might be thinking, this is my person. But I just feel like you need an outlet. here to express your true feelings, thoughts, and emotions. I feel like you feel a bit trapped. Maybe you don't know that you are, though. You're just people pleasing. We've got the devil. So there are unhealthy patterns in this relationship, and once you've got an unhealthy pattern, it's really hard to get out of it, and it's really hard to change your pattern. There might be physical or emotional abuse here. There is negative karmic connection with this relationship, and it might be toxic. There are energetic implants from a past life. So things that you are dealing with on a subconscious level that you're not aware that you're dealing with in the waking world. And it might be causing confusion or stress in your relationship with this person. And my best advice to you, fashionista, is because I feel like this is a really complicated situation, but I feel like it's really complicated in a past life. And I feel like that complication in the past life has carried forward into this life where you're now karmic partners, and you've got to sort out this negative karma with this person without actually knowing the cause of it. Be open to the lessons this person is teaching you, whether they're positive or negative, because they will be teaching you some negative lessons, like how you want to be treated and how much respect you want to have. Thank you, fashionista. That was your reading for today. All right, we're going to move on. What a shemozzle it's been today. We lost half the people because they didn't stay. That's okay. I knew that was going to happen. We did Amber. I think we're up to Wolfie Baby. Okay. Wolfie Baby, Knock and Divine. If you could all get ready. Thank you, ladies, for helping me today. I appreciate you. It's been a nightmare, and you just make it so much easier. I love you both so much. You're so amazing, both of you. When are you guys going to learn tarot and start reading with me? We'll take turns to moderate each other. All right, Apple Luna Confession, Apple Luna Crush, Long Confession. Yeah, I got all them. I'm on holiday, Wolfie Baby, so I brought most of my most used cards. Oh, fashionista. Okay, no problem. Just remember, my cards tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. This person was made to love you. I know it's Mr. Sour. He might look at you sometimes and think, I was made to love her. Let's get a confession of a crush. Oh, where's that? I'm going to have to dig out the other ones. All right. I'm not exactly single right now. Or he might not be looking right now. Is more the energy that I've got. I don't feel like he's in a relationship. I just feel like he's not looking for a relationship. And let's get out a long confession, which is somewhere. Parameter, we've closed off the queue. Sakshi, I'm closing off the queue. We've had a schmozzle today. We've got no queue. It was a nightmare today, so we're closing up early. All right. Long confession is a passion. You excite me on every level. The heat is rising between us. This is the intensity for my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we have ever experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You are such a passionate and magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you. And I do feel like he does feel drawn to you, but I just also feel like I feel a professionalism in him, Wolfie Baby. I'm not sure if he's going to take that step where he would, yes, Raya, just get ready. Raya, just get ready. So I don't think he's actually going to take action because I feel like he's too professional. He's like, yes, I like her. Yes, I'm attracted to her. But no, I'm not going to do anything about it because she's my employee. Do you get what I mean? But I feel a connection now. I see why you're interested. All right. Thank you, darling. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily reading. And I'll just remind you too, Wolfie Baby, the soulmate mission that you're trying to complete, that's the last mission. We don't complete that until the end. When you're at the stage that I'm at, that's when you get to do the soulmate mission and not before. Because the soulmate mission is a reward for doing hard work on the other missions and you haven't done the hard work. So you're not getting rewarded. Two naked truths and a long confession. Sure, knock. My advice to you all is focus on the other missions and come back to the soulmate mission when you've repaired yourself. You've got to repair yourself first. Naked truth, where is it? No, but you haven't studied sovereignty. You didn't do the starseed mission. Have you read the Bible properly and understood religion and what it actually is about? Have you found the divinity in you and looked for God? Have you worked out that this planet is impossible? And every time you actually check the facts and check the facts against each other, the fact of the matter is that this world cannot exist. It's impossible and it's an illusion. It's not real. That's what the mission you have to do before you do the soulmate mission. You have to realize that you're in a program. And then you have to start treating it like a game. And then you get to do the soulmate mission. Once you've become a whole person. We've got addictions clouding my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. This person might have addictions. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. And knock, as you come into contact with people, if you talk about people, especially if you talk to them about what we're doing here, you will actually infect them and start them awakening as well. I've made it so we infect each other so that we can, like a virus, get this out there and awaken everyone together. Because we're doing a mass awakening. And I want you to come and have a look at something. We're going to go investigate something and stalk someone that I can see that doesn't exist in this world. There are two people standing where my real body is, And if I interact with you, they go to your body and they interact with your body. And you can see them and I can see them, but they're not here in this world. It's like we're asleep and you're coming out of a dream and you can see the people in the world. We got sorry. I am sorry for the pain I've caused you. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. Thank you, Knock. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. What does the divine say? Because we're not ignoring her. Okay, I said, is there anything you need to know? Any messages? Please and thank you. I have decks. Well, I was thinking about that earlier. That's so funny. Good. No, okay, so divine. Do you know why I'm called Trinity Tarot? Because I've always envisioned 3 people reading on Trinity. That's why it's Trinity. Because my actual tarot is called 369 Tarot. And Trinity is the brand name for the awakening. And when I dreamed it,
Did you ever wonder what we were thinking? Subscribe to Apple Luna's new channel at PetSpeak777 for a daily pet oracle card and a weekly channeled message. And at
what's going on?
PetSpeak777 for our positive messages to our loved ones.
We got connection back. Can you hear me, guys? Is there anything that Divine needs to know today? Thanks, Vaya. I'll be with you in a sec. So today is going to be about giving and receiving. You need to be a little bit more generous, and if you see anyone in need, I want you to help them without even thinking about it. If someone wants a loaf of bread and they look like they're struggling to get the money, I want you to pay for it. If you see someone homeless, I want you to donate to them. And I appreciate that you donate to me. The best thing to do to move your money blockage is to actually give money out. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it actually clears a big blockage, and I want you to be more generous. The other thing I want you to do today is if someone tries to help you, I want you to receive it. You might not need help, but it might not be about you. It might be about them giving the help and you being supportive and letting them. This is about having equal give and take today. So don't do too much, don't do too little. And only do things where you feel valued. If you don't feel valued, don't do it today. It's a time to come into your self-awareness, to be proactive about how you feel about yourself, what you're focusing on, and what you're engaging in. It's about having an enthusiasm for life that you might have lost. And it's about having gratitude for what you do have in your life and stop asking for things that you don't have. And it's about re-engaging with spirit. It's time for you to seize the day and stop planning ahead and stop thinking about the past. Seven of Swords says you need some sort of record straightened. So someone has lied to you. They almost got caught doing something and they've told a lie. They're going to confess to you. They're going to be really sorry. But the problem is they're going to do it again. And they're going to say sorry again and you're going to accept it. And every time you do accept it, you're telling them it's okay to keep doing it to you and you want them to do it again. It's going to happen about 3 times before you go, hang on. And I'm telling you, 3 times is a pattern. If someone does something 3 times, you can't give them any more chances. They've used them and you need to cut them out of your life. Stop giving people 150 chances to fuck you over. Just give them 3. And if they lose those 3 chances and do it, cut them out of your life forever. Don't have negative people in your life. They're there to teach you a lesson. And if you don't kick them out, you haven't learned the lesson. So if you go, oh, they're such a negative person, but I'll keep them in my life, that means you just keep learning this lesson till you kick them out because that's the lesson. It's an unworkable strategy with this person. You're not going to make up with them. They're going to come clean because they've got a pricked conscience, but it's not going to resolve. Hey, thank you, Divine Universe. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. The internet went down. The internet's really bad. I'm on an island, so the internet is super bad. It took me 14 hours to upload a 40-minute video last night. 14 hours. It was crazy. There. No, Sakshi. Do you know what the word this tarot room is closed means? It means I'm not taking any more readings. It has been a schmozzle today. There is a new procedure in place and I don't have my cue. So it's been a nightmare today and I want to end early because I'm on holiday. Can you please be polite and not rude and selfish? I don't like selfish people in here. Hi, Anashika. Who is your future spouse? What kind of energy prototype am I attracting as my life partner? Vaya, darling, I've got those cards at home. Anashika. Let me ask you, how do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about yourself? Do you think you're amazing and beautiful and funny and everyone loves you? Or do you think you're shy and awkward and don't have many friends? Because whatever you think about yourself, project that onto your partner because they always mirror you. So the prototype of the person you'll be with will be pretty much someone that suits your needs. So however you're feeling, they're going to be like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll get you a card though, of course. But they're mirroring you. So if you think you're loved and lovable, they will love you and think you're lovable. But if you think you're weird and crazy, they'll think you're weird and crazy. If you think you're hot, they'll think you're hot. I found it was so weird because I figured the brain is like a computer and it's sending out a signal and that signal attracts signals that are the same, like signals. And I figured out the TV puts out a signal that's on the same frequency as the magical beings and it cancels them out. So you can't see magical beings if you watch TV. And it's the same with this. You're putting out that energy and you're attracting that person because of that energy you're putting out. Okay? Now, it's not going to be all smooth sailing with this person. We've got the Ace of Coins in reverse. And in reverse, it means that this might be a risky endeavour. You might have an unstable situation where you don't exactly know what's going on or you're confused. And there might be delays while you iron out the details with this person about what you want for the future. So he might say, I don't really want to get married, but you might want to get married. And you've got to iron out those details to make the relationship work. There's greed. And I feel like you need to actually revise what you're about to do, because your future spouse is someone that you're going to pick the first person that comes along and go, that's my future spouse. And the fact of the matter is, your soulmate mission doesn't start until you finish the puzzles. You haven't done the puzzles. You're still working on yourself. You haven't done your own puzzle. You have to do your own puzzle before you come towards the soulmate puzzle. You think you're very unique and different, and I'm learning to love and accept myself. Yeah, and they are learning to love and accept themselves right now. As for their employment, I feel like they're going to do something where they have to be mentally strong, where they have to stand on their own 2 feet and get things done. They might not necessarily have a boss with them. They might have to be their own boss, and they might be quite powerful at their job. They do maybe like to travel a little bit, so be aware of that. There might be some long distance relationship in this marriage because of this travel. And you will both conquer self-doubt being together, because you will gain confidence together. Now, I want you, Vaya, because like I said, you're just marrying the first person that comes along and saying, that's my future spouse, my soulmate. No. Okay, you wait until after you've done all the missions, you become a complete person, and then as a reward, you get the soulmate mission. And then you get to come towards someone else who's exactly like you, like a full person, and loves themselves, and they feel complete. And then you're not 2 half people making a whole person. Do you get what I'm saying? So think about maybe not being with this first person, because I feel like they will have a very negative influence on your life with teaching you lessons about things like respect for yourself and boundaries. And I feel like you might have a narrow escape if you notice red flags, like they're rude to you, they're possessive, they tell you what to do or who to see, or they pretend they own you, or they don't like something about you, so they make you change and stuff like that you keep an eye out for. I don't want you to be with that person. I want you to break up with them, because I feel like it'll be a near miss and disaster will be averted then. If you continue this person will teach you life lessons and help you grow into a different person than you are today. And I'm not necessarily sure if that's a good idea, because I don't know if that's a positive way or a negative way. I think the most positive way is to find yourself and then find your soulmate. So what did you say? You're still in the process. I don't know why, but when I think of this thing, I sometimes think if I were a man, I would have married myself. Like, why not? I'm just awesome. That's what I think as well. Like, they are honestly, like, I went through life and I was looking for my soulmate the whole time. And I went through the awakening. I thought, excellent, now I'm going to get my soulmate. And there was no soulmate for me. But the fact of the matter is, I got to that point in the awakening, and I fucking loved myself so much I didn't need a man anymore. I didn't need anyone to make me feel full or complete. I was totally complete by myself, totally in love with myself, and still humble about it. After the awakening, and it just changes your life. You change your mindset. You change your vocation, your job, and you change your whole life to become a better person. And that's what the awakening is about. But I actually do think the awakening is literally about waking up out of this coma into our eternal bodies. I feel like we're in a training machine, a training matrix, which is 3-dimensional, and we might be 5-dimensional. I got impressions of just one eye, that we had one eye. And when I looked at the other world, there was two men there. There were two masculine energies. A bright one made of light, and one made of shadows. They gave off real God and devil energy. I don't know who they were. I couldn't understand what they were saying, but I could feel that. Well, I actually thought they were betting on me, on whether I would succeed or not, and what I'm doing. And the light one was laughing and thought I was really amusing. So I'm cheating all the way. I'm cheating. I'm telling everyone. I'm doing all the wrong things. And he thought I was hilarious. And the Satan-y one, the dark one, he's getting angrier and angrier. He got really angry and got up in my face. So I tried really hard and I stuck my tongue out, and he jumped back. But I asked other people what they can see. I showed them how to look. And I asked them what they could see. And they could see them too, moving around them. They couldn't hear what they were saying either. But I want us all to go and stalk these motherfuckers. Life is supposed to be it's supposed to be a big exploration. You're supposed to be curious and doing all the puzzles and missions. Like, you guys will not do the sovereignty mission, and I've got to say it's the most important mission you'll do, because that'll stop you from being materialistic, and that will actually stop you, make you understand that we don't have any rights, and make you want to get your rights and find the divinity in you. You've seen them too, Emma? I want to talk about it. Emma. Like, what is the fuck? What the actual fuck? Because I can fucking see them. And they're interacting with me. And when I fucking interact with you, they go and interact with you. And you can see them. What the fuck? We're in the same facility. All right, guys, that was my what the actual fuck. But that's what my videos are about telling you. My videos are telling you this can't be real. That's why I do what the fuck and top 3s that you might not know. Did you know banana is a berry, but a strawberry is not? What the fuck? This can't be real. Yeah, but I'm the bringer of truth, Amber. I'm supposed to bring you to them and show you them. I'm supposed to awaken you. See, what you were supposed to do, right, is you guys were supposed to wake up and then wake each other up. But what's happened is a big bunch of you had turned on your superpowers and then made a secret club and won't share your powers or how you got them. And so now I'm running around trying to pick up everyone, because you guys were supposed to be ready for me when I came in, and I was supposed to do something else. Like, I don't know what I was supposed to do. I think I was supposed to unlock a wall which let God in. God is at Cassiopeia. Now, God is Zeus, and I don't know if I want to let him in, because Zeus is a dickhead. Because God is not love. There's a spelling error. When they changed the Bible from Old English to New English, the letter L and the letter J are exactly the same. So God used to be Jove. God is Jove. Jove is Jupiter. Jupiter is Zeus. God is Zeus. And Zeus is a dickhead, so I'm not letting him in. He does really nefarious things. Dresses up as other people and sleeps with people. He's selfish. He's rude. He thinks his shit doesn't stink. And I'm not going to fight another one that's on the same level as Satan. To be honest, I'll just keep him locked out and suss out what I'm going to do in here. I'm waiting for the god of Aquarius to come find me so I can give them the title, because I took it off the pagan gods, because Dagon was the god here. That's why the Pope was a fish head hat for Pisces, the pagan god. The pagan god of Pisces, and Jesus is the son of Pisces, S-U-N. It's another spelling error. See, that's part of the mission you've got to do as well. You've got to decode the Bible, because the Bible is an awakening manual. Tells you how to go through part of the awakening. So that's where I know it's part of it. The sovereignty puzzle, you got to do part of that, because that's part of the awakening. Look, when I started going through my awakening, I didn't know what was happening. I was really confused, but I had someone who had been through it, and they knew how confusing it would get, and they stayed with me. What they did was they did not interact with me during the awakening. I did my own thing, and they advised me to just do the random things that came towards me as they came and not plan anything and just see what happened. They explained to me that it would be like a movie, and impossible, unbelievable things can happen to you. And you've just got to try and think where you are in your movie and try to move forward in your movies. So don't get a job and do the same thing every day and get bills and get money and get stuck in that spot where you're repeating the same thing over a day. You're supposed to be out into the world learning and being curious and exploring. This is where we learn to take care of our eternal bodies. So they've given us a tissue paper body that dies in 5 seconds so that we can appreciate our eternal bodies and don't fuck them up when we have them, because although we can't die, we could probably maim them. And it is showing us how to care for our bodies when we get our eternal bodies back. Because my God isn't stupid. This does not make sense to me. I have an eternal soul, but I have a tissue paper body that dies in 5 seconds over the fucking nothing, and then I get recycled. That sounds like bullshit to me. There sounds like a scam there. There's a scam there for sure. And the scam is the Vatican wants your Vatican trust, your Sesta trusts. You have these trust funds that you don't know about, and the Vatican have them. And they're in control of them. What they do is they told you die, and you don't. And because this is a program, there's a programming rule called majority rules. Now, we've got a TV which programs you and sends out a signal which will rule the majority. Do you get what I mean? So when the majority see it on TV and they believe it, that's what happens. So they go, well, there's heaven and hell. You live and die. So we go, oh, righto. All right, now we die. Because I got to say, I healed myself twice. I had brain damage and I had no memory at all. Literally, I couldn't remember I needed to go to the toilet after I got up. And I fixed that. I also had 3 ectopic pregnancies where I've had my tubes cut out 3 times and it grew back once. And they sewed it up and it grew back. The body is self-healing. The problem is you're supposed to drink your own piss, because in the Bible, it tells you how to look after your body. Drink from your own well. The information is there. It's just really obscure. And then we've got this other problem. So the lawyers have this secret language that we're speaking, but we're mispronouncing it. It's called legalese. And we're going around contracting as our strawmans with everyone when we talk. That's the other thing that's happening. You see, the strawman thing, this is why I know this isn't real. We're secret slaves. They put us on the stock market, and the Vatican had stolen your souls from every church that baptized them since 1933. And anyone that is baptized registered their baptism certificate. That means they gave their baptism to the king, and then the king used that on a promise note with the Vatican on the trust fund, and they get your dead, meatless body afterwards, and I think they're going to eat you. That's how I know this isn't real. Because that is fact. That's what's happening. This can't be real. Divine, how you going? Do you want to get ready? I'll do you before I go. I was just having a chat. I'm just going to finish up now. Thanks for liking my videos. I'll go and do yours later on today if you got any more. Thanks for supporting me, and I'll support you. Yeah, so that's a bit of what's going on. It's a pretty full on. I'm starting gentle, Amber. That's how I know it's not real. Because that is a fact. That's factually happening right now. Oh, the other thing about sovereignty, it's impossible to get free. Impossible. So we've now got a puzzle that's impossible here. Someone's cheating. Someone's cheating. Thanks, Divine. Where did those cards go? I said there's a bunch of AIs, Amber, that walk around and waste our time, and suckers are emotional vampires too. You can't even tell who's real and who's not here, because some people aren't real. I'll send you a picture when I started seeing some of the what I saw when I saw some of the people that are actually AIs. I've got a couple of pictures from what an AI looks like. If you take a picture of them and look at a still, they literally look like a hologram where their heads are blown up in different things. It's weird. I'll show you. You can only see it when your third eye's open though. But I've got a picture of what I saw. All right. We've got the Page of Cups, and this says that you might have some romantic gestures coming in. Someone who might be a youthful dreamer or an idealist or very naive thinks that you're over something and is going to come back for more. And I feel like your psychic, your inner voice is speaking to you loudly. You need to listen to it right now. Your intuition will be banging because I'm just about to get my injection. And everyone will be at their most intuitive right now. You need to listen to that inner voice. This love offer, it might be not what you need 5 years from now, and that's what you've got to be thinking about. But be sensitive with your answer. because this person gets easily hurt. I see that you're going to have some romance coming. We've got the Justice card, and there's some guilt or shame or blame, some sort of karmic avoidance that you're not dealing with right now. Maybe something that you feel is unfair or where you've been victimized. This is a cancel culture, and I feel like people are promising shit that they're not going through with, and quite literally, you can't rely on anyone but yourself right now. So don't. The Eight of Swords says you might be trapping yourself with something. You might have negative thoughts, or you might be thinking doom and gloom, like this thing is not going to work out, and you're actually manifesting that it's not going to work out. You need to think everything is going to work out for its best, no matter what that best is. And don't worry about planning it. Manifest it. Please watch my manifestation video. Divine, I know you're a reader in that, but it might give you some ideas. I put down how I manifest, and then I did another one for how I manifest money, and I can manifest instantly. So I go, I might get a bill, and that same week I will get a payment of money. And this payment will come from a bank error, from random places. I'll instantly get money that I didn't know I had, and it'll be exactly the right amount. So I want you guys to start manifesting. You might be being a drama queen about something, so you might need to relax and take a chill pill. Look, nothing is actually that important here. Most of the shit that you think is important is about your feelings, how you feel and what you think, rather than what's actually happening and what they're actually doing. So just be aware of that. Try to get out of your head a little bit, and try not to trap yourself in situations you're going to want to get out of later. And think about where you want to be 5 years from now when you're making your decisions. Because if you make them for right now, like if you go, well, I'll do it now, but then it's not going to work for later, don't do that thing. Just say no straight away, because I feel like you're doing double the work, and I feel like you're not going to get anywhere if you keep on taking one step forward and 2 steps back. It's time for you to start cheating a little bit and skipping on levels, okay? So you're going to use the number 3. Whenever you do anything, you're going to do it 3 times. You know, offer 3 of everything. Just 3, 3, 3. Just use 3 and start skipping levels and catch up, Divine. Yeah. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I respect you. I love your readings. You're a wonderful reader. And thank you so much for making contact with me and collaborating. One day when I'm really famous, I'll help you. Because I'm going to go viral. Do you see my pet speak, Divine? We'll just play the ad for pet speak to finish this off. Okay, so Divine, I asked the fairies when I was going through my awakening what was the magic number, and they drew a number 3, and I've got a picture of it. I'll send it to you. I'll post it on the wall, actually, because it's important. Number 3 is important. I'll put in this Pet Speaks, and then we'll finish up. So this is my ad for Pet Speak.
Did you ever wonder what we were thinking? Subscribe to Apple Luna's new channel at PetSpeak777 for a daily pet oracle card and a weekly channeled message. And at PetSpeak777 for our positive messages to our loved ones.
Hi, that's my new channel, Pet Speaks. I've also got, I'm still getting people into the channel for picker card readings. I've got to get on to making a few of them. Honestly, I've got a lot to do and not much time. Oh, thanks. Alright, that's it for us today. We're going to hand back the energy. I'm going to pack up and go home and do Etsy readings. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. Alright guys, that was it for us today. We probably won't have as bad a day tomorrow, but it's still going to be a bit hectic.
Alright, listen up, you see. Apple Luna signing off for you and me. Readings are closed, the cards are laid to rest, but don't you worry, put your mind at ease, yes. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1-card wonders, 3-card mysteries revealed. The secrets that you see, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen. Feeling impatient, wanna jump the queue. Donations the key, just for me and you. Or join the membership with glee and unlock exclusive secrets instantly. No lies, no fibs, no made-up fairy tales. Just honest insight breaking through the veils. She's intuitive, a spiritual guiding light, awakening you to banish endless night. And the great deception, lift the heavy load. A gift from God straight from the cosmic road. She's even in the Bible, a modern scripture star, here to help you shine no matter where you are. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1-card wonders, 3-card mysteries revealed. The secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the
Apple Luna's here with a playful grin, bringer of truth, let the magic